ChatGPT is rolling out parental controls over the next month. The move comes after a lawsuit was filed in California by parents who allege the AI model played a part in their 16-year-old child's death by suicide. OpenAI has promised to debut a number of features aimed at improving safety, but critics are still asking if it is enough. For more on how these new controls will work, we're joined by Shruti Shekhar, editor-in-chief of Android Central. Good morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
So first of all, walk us through what these new features will look like.
Yes, so first and foremost, parents will be able to connect their account with their child's account. They will also be notified of any distress messages that might be sent by their child, and they will just have a little bit more control over what their child can, look at on ChatGPT and just have a little bit more connection with what their child is doing on the platform.
So just so I understand it, when you go to use ChatGPT and let's say you're under a certain amount of age, I imagine there's an age requirement now attached to it. What do you see? What does it look like? And how do parents have interaction with that if it's for children?
Yeah, so I would say that it would be similar to what you can do with TikTok and also with Instagram, where you basically are able to connect your account and then you're able to monitor or even get some notifications when a parent, or rather when a child is making some kind of messaging that might seem a little bit distressful or cause for concern for their parent, which then the parent will get the notification and then they can intervene or do what they will at their leisure.
Critics say that these protections could go a lot further, and they're questioning if they would have been added without the lawsuit that we mentioned. I'm going to guess no. Are the guardrails enough? Do they go far enough?
It's really hard to tell, because whenever you put guardrails on stuff like this, teenagers are going to do whatever they want to do, and they're going to still find a way to be on the platform. So I do think that it was good that ChatGPT did it, but I think they did it too late. I mean, I think they should have done this a lot sooner, knowing that there are going to be young people on this platform and using it. Especially when we first saw it come out, there was a lot of stories of university kids using it, high school kids using it. If there are so many teenagers and underage kids using it, why weren't these guardrails put up sooner? The fact that they've done it now is a good thing, but is it enough? I don't necessarily think it is enough. I think there needs to be a lot more protection. There was one aspect that I think is quite concerning that I really think ChatGPT needs to fix, which is if you are having a continuous message on ChatGPT, as in you're in the same chat box, you haven't opened a new chat box, you haven't opened a new chat, if you're constantly talking about the same topic, notifications of concern, or those posts that say contact a hotline if you're in distress, they don't come up automatically if you are in a consistent chat. So that is something that ChatGPT really needs to work on. These guardrails are great, but if those pop-ups are not coming up sooner, then teenagers can really suffer. So yes, it's good. Is it too late? I think it's a little too late, but it's good that they're doing it.
We know that anxiety rates are high among young people. It's one of the reasons that they are turning to ChatGPT, even just for a discussion point, to help ease stress around anxiety, get some mental health assistance. What are the reasons? And was ChatGPT may not have been intended for that purpose. It's for the purpose that it's being used now. That's where kids are finding it.
Yeah, 100%. And, I think the thing with ChatGPT is people need to remember that it is not a human being. It is a bot that is fed information. So when you ask it questions, it is able to respond the way that it does. And that is why a lot of people are turning to OpenAI's ChatGPT, because there's that ease of conversation. You're almost talking to, a stranger, but really it's an AI chatbot. So while it is a really helpful tool to sort of name emotions, for example, maybe you don't know what your emotion is, and maybe it can help you name what that emotion is. The minute that you start using it for something deeper, trying to get a deeper connection or a meaningful connection, that's when I find there's cause for concern, because that is when you need to be reaching out to your support system, talking to someone who might be actually able to help you out, and you shouldn't be utilizing ChatGPT as your therapist. I genuinely think that is a very concerning thing if teenagers are doing that. And to that point, I think as more teenagers use ChatGPT, because they will, the most important thing is parents really need to teach their kids how to use ChatGPT. What is the purpose of ChatGPT? And how can you prevent from some dangerous thing that could take place?
Shruti Shekhar, editor-in-chief of Android Central. Thanks for joining us for this conversation today.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.